Hello, lads and lassies, and welcome to going through my gamer card. I'll probably call it like 10 years of achievement hunting or something like that. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun to just go through, my gamer card and show you all my achievements and games I've maxed out, etc. This video will be in two parts because there's a lot to go through, and I'll probably talk about stuff extensively. But as always, if you do enjoy this, remember to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, link in the description. And yeah, let's just get into it. So, you guys won't see this till March. I'm recording this in February. I literally just beat Dead Space on Impossible, as you will have seen if I complete my video. If you see my video, but yeah. So, Dead Space. How much time have I put into it right now? I've got all the achievements except for one, which is beat the game with the plasma cutter, which you'll see that playthrough soon. But a day and 19 hours in it. I'll probably be over 2 days by the time I finish the plasma cutter only. And my controller just died, so that's awkward. But I'm gonna try and talk while I'm doing this. Yeah, I love the Dead Space remake. It is genuinely incredible. I love it so much. Yeah, I'm just so happy that it turned out as good as it did, and hopefully this means the franchise is now revived, and we can pray for more, because it's so goddamn good. Yeah, love that, and really happy to have I've maxed out, because it's not difficult to do with plasma cutter only. But Age of Empires 2, I've not played it yet, but getting to it. Need for Speed Unbound. My history with Need for Speed is I played the crap out of what was it called, Underground 2 on the PS2, and I played the crap out of Need for Speed Shift. But I've never really gotten into a Need for Speed game since Shift, really. But I decided to just blindly buy Unbound, and it's so much fun. Like, I'm really enjoying it, and they've got so many cars apparently. Like, I'm only just past the prologue, but goddamn, I'm enjoying that. GoldenEye 007. I've tried playing it, and I can't get past the fact that you need to do every objective to finish it, and the game will let you finish the mission and just fail you if you haven't done the objectives, but won't tell you that. I don't like that. So I might go back to it, might not, I don't know. High on Life. I started it. It's on Game Pass. I find Justin Roiland's comedy to be very tiring. So I don't know if I ever will go back to this, but it is what it is, and obviously, the stuff's come out about him. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm just gonna move on. Hi-Fi Rush. Started playing this. I like it, but as I said, what the fuck am I on about? But I don't know if I'll have time to go back to it because I have some other games to play, but I might. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Bought the complete edition ages ago. It goes on sale all the time now for like £5, and I need to get into it. I have it on Switch as well. Master Chief Collection. I love Master Chief Collection. Going for all the achievements in this, I never wanted to, but I wanted to get at least half of them, and I have half of them. I believe I have half of them. Yes, I have over half of them, so that's good. And that's all I really wanted. So, Forza Horizon 5. Need to go back and play the expansion for that. Love that game. I love all the Forza Horizons if you've seen my collection video, but yeah. Autonaut, a game that's on Game Pass. Games with Gold, and I started playing it, and I actually quite enjoy it. I need to get back into it, though. World War 2, really enjoy that game. Zombies mode's very difficult, but do enjoy it. Not got all the achievements. I think I'll just skip over the ones I don't have much achievements for. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I need to get back into it. Modern Warfare 2, I might go back and do the campaign on Veteran and the Spec Ops. We'll see. Hell Let Loose, put a lot of time into that. Probably won't play it again, though. Unless I get people that want to play it with me, but hey-ho. X-Men Origins Wolverine, need to go back and play that at some point. Custom Protocol. Look at my shorts if you want my thoughts, but disappointing and basic. Dark Tide, that's on the PC, I need to go back to that. Ghost Warrior Contracts 2, I need to go back to that. Vampire Survivors, tried it on Game Pass, not my thing. Dyson Sphere Program, tried it on Game Pass, might actually go back to that. It's solitaire. 7 Days to Die, played a lot of it on Xbox. I need to go back to it on PC because that's the PC version, because the Xbox version is not getting updated. Fallout 4. Now, Fallout 4, I have put, how many hours? I put 13 days, 20 hours, and 38 minutes into it. Level 5 is not correct. I started a new character, but gave up. I've got all the achievements out of the game, apart from Nuka World, because I don't really vibe with Nuka World, if I'm being completely honest. But I love Fallout 4. And I'm debating doing a series on that someday. Modern Warfare 2, I have beaten this campaign on Veteran. And the only achievements I have left are for Spec Ops now. So I just need to go back and do that at some point. Hopefully find someone to do that with me. If any of you guys want to, just, drop a comment and we can do that. Fallout 76 now. I bought the collector's edition. It's actually my head. I need to move my head. The helmet is up there. You probably can't see it 'cause it's quite dark, but I bought the collector's edition of that. Played it a little bit. But I only bought it for the helmet, really, because I wanted it, for the Fallout helmet. But then, I think it was in lockdown, I started playing again and played quite a lot of it and actually really enjoyed it. It's not great, but for what it was, I had a good time with it. Yeah. Hitman 3, I need to properly, sit down and commit some time to Hitman. I've played a decent bit of it, but, just doing random shit and never, focusing on one thing, so... I mean, that is the beauty of it. You can just go back and forth and do whatever you want, but I need to go back and commit some time to it. Sorry, there was a bit of my webcam. But yeah, Gotham Knights, if you've seen my mess about, this game is bland. I might pick it up again, because I traded it in. I got my money back, but I might pick it up again, and if it's really cheap. But that, a £10, that's the most I'm willing to pay for it. Kingdoms of Amalur, I need to go back into this again and play it. Monster Truck Championship. This was free play days. I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah, not much to say on that. Scorn, it's not difficult to max out. I was excited for it, and I think like everyone else, except everyone else seemed a lot angrier. We expected it to be like a Doom kind of shooter, but it ended up being a very atmospheric, heavy puzzle game, and I enjoyed it for what it was. It was frustrating at times, but I did enjoy it. The art direction is masterful, but it's okay. It's on Game Pass, so it was an easy 1,000, but I didn't play it for the gamer score until I finished the game. But yeah, these are Burnout games, Danger Zone and Danger Zone 2. They're I think they're from some ex-Burnout devs, and it's the Crash mode of Burnout. I think it's called the Crash mode. I don't know. I've not really played much Burnout. Apart from I've played Paradise, but not much of the ones before it that had that mode. But yeah, they're fun. Very, very, very one note, but they're only £10, I think, so it's not too bad. Demolish and Build. That game is not great, but yeah, I don't know if I'll go back to that. GTA 5. Yeah. It's GTA 5. Put a lot of time into this. I probably put more time into the 360 version, but wait for it to load. Immortals Phoenix Rising. I got this for £6 from Game at the start of 2021. I have all the DLC and I've not played it since, and I need to go back to it. I've got a big backlog. Dead Cells. I believe I paid £5 for it. Played a little bit of it. I like it. I have it on Switch as well. Lawn Mowing Simulator. I mean, it's you mow lawns. What? Anyway, Destroy All Humans. I only maxed this out after maxing out Reprobed here, because I did finish it, but there were some challenges that I gave up on back when it came out. But I did max it out right after I maxed out Reprobed. Used Like a Parking. I think it was a Game Pass game. Can't remember. Metal Health Singer. I need to get back into that because I actually really did enjoy what it was. Really did enjoy it for what it was. Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed. I prefer it to the first one. So much fun. I think it's £20 on Amazon right now. If you've not played it, get it, because it's really, really good. Hard Space Shipbreaker. This was a game that I clocked onto a month before it came out on Game Pass, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. Played it for a little bit, found it a bit frustrating, but then eventually just got into this really good rhythm of just cutting ships up, and I just put podcasts on or YouTube videos and just cut away, get those ships done, and eventually I finished the game, maxed it out, and it's a good time sink if you need one. And it's on Game Pass. I don't know why it says PC version. Proteus, Boomer Shooter. very much in the vein of Doom. Great game. Not going to max it out because it's, really hard. Like, you need to beat it on the hardest difficulty, and I'm not really up for that. Batman Return to Arkham City, I really enjoyed. I love these games. Obviously, this is the Return to Arkham series. I've played Return to Arkham on Xbox. I have it physically, but yeah, I need to go back and play it again on Xbox One. But yeah, obviously fantastic games. Trivial Pursuit Live 2. In lockdown, me and some of my, used to be friends, played a lot of Trivial Pursuit. And the second one came out. I'm the only one that bought it. We played one game and then stopped being friends with them shortly after that. I'm not getting into that, obviously, but yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, really difficult, but I bought it on Switch again, and I've played a lot of it on Switch. Not like a lot, as in like compared to what other people put into it, but I've played a decent amount of it. Arkham Knight, got this on launch, not beating that at the hardest difficulty because fuck that. But again, great game. Insurgency Sandstorm, this was on sale. Played that quite a bit. Not quite a bit, but like a decent amount, and really, really enjoy it, but no one to play it with, so I kind of stopped. Mortal Shell, I think it was a few play days, like Souls-like, brutal thing. Deep Rock Galactic, one of my previous friends got me into this. Put a lot of time into it, and maxing this out is nigh on impossible for me because it's so fucking difficult. Even if you have people who know what they're doing, it's still difficult. I'm no expert, but it's hard. Isonzo, it's part of the World War One trilogy with Verdun and Tannenberg. Janky but fun, like World War One shooters. I do recommend it. I got that for free. Like, it just came out, and apparently I just had it. So that was nice. Minecraft for Nintendo Switch. I've played Minecraft to death on like every console. Imagine, well, not every console. I've played it on 360, PS4. 360, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PS Vita, PC. Yeah, I've played it 6 different times, and every time I do, I just get right into it, and then eventually I just get bored, and that's it. I love Minecraft. Honestly, I do. It's just a lot of fun. This is one of my biggest regrets in the past, 2 years. I bought the gold edition of this because I thought, it's fine. It'll be good after the patches, and it never was. Or at least not as far as I know. But I think part of the reason I bought it was because I was just desperate for a new Battlefield 4, if that makes sense, like a modern Battlefield game, because we had all these World War shooters before, and last time we had a Battlefield set in modern era was Hardline, and but I mean modern military like Battlefield 4, and that was 2013. So I was kind of desperate and just. Yeah, I regret spending that money, but, it's done now. This is one of the biggest surprises of last year. Evil Dead the game, so much fun. Like, genuinely, the only asymmetrical horror game that I've ever enjoyed playing. I played a lot of this. I need to go back to it. If any of you guys have it, I might do a stream and we can play it sometime. I don't know, but yeah, I really enjoy that. Was an easy 1,000. You gotta do what you gotta do. Cyberpunk. I got this on launch with my Series X. They just happened to come in the same day, and I didn't get any bugs with mine really. Like a couple of people not standing in the right position and people floating above chairs, but that's about it. No crashes, but I really enjoyed it, and I might go back to it at some point. And the fact that Idris Elba's in the DLC means I'm probably gonna go back to it at some point and play the DLC. Tiny Tina's, bought this almost a year ago, and I need to get back to playing this. I love the Borderlands series. I played the shit out of Borderlands 1 and 2. Prequel, not so much, but yeah. And I enjoyed what I played of it. This game was a big piece of shit, but I played it, got all the achievements. I managed to trade it back in again for most of my money back, so it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not great. Don't buy it. Saints Row 2, I've barely played it. Don't know if I ever will. Games of Gold. I do have it physically, but I've not played it much. Dead Space 3. I would enjoy it a lot more if I had people to play with. Let's put it that way. Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is a game that... Sorry, I just muted my mic because awkward. Sea of Thieves is a game that I tried when it first launched and hated it. I just found it so boring. But then during lockdown, the same friends that I played Trivial Pursuit with, they were always into Sea of Thieves, so I tried it. And I got addicted to it and played the shit out of it for how long? Why am I not getting stats here? That's weird. I think it's like 14 days or something. Yeah, I've played it for a while. I'm kind of done with it now because I don't have anyone to play it with anymore. Yeah. The Black Hat Club. Fun little game. Well, not played much of it, but it's fun for what it is. Coffee Talk. I started it, not finished it. Easy gamer score. eFootball, easy gamer score. Alan Wake's American Nightmare. I cannot remember playing this. Like I know I have, but I don't remember it. Yeah. Azura's Wrath. Heard about it for ages. Bought it. Not played it. Alan Wake Remastered. I beat this game on the hardest difficulty. And what's the last achievement I needed? I've technically maxed this out, but what's the last achievement I needed? Yeah, I'm not doing that. So I've maxed out the base game, but you know. Human Fall Flat. Fun game to just fuck about with. Not much to say on it. 2 Point Hospital. I have this on Switch. I need to go back and finish it. Escape Academy was a fun Game Pass game. Got through it in a day with a mate. Power Wash Simulator. That game was a big time sink. Really, really enjoyed that one. I wouldn't play it again though because it's kind of all the same. If they made a sequel, maybe, but yeah, because it can be stressful then extremely satisfying. But I do recommend it. It is, yeah, it's good. Dragon Ball Fighters, have this on Switch. Not played it much. Not really much into fighting games. Peggle 2, it's Peggle. I enjoy it. PUBG, played a lot of this when it was in game preview and it was like broken on Xbox One. I've played way more than what it says here, by the way. Like, I've played way more than this, so you know, it's the stats didn't, like, the stats reset after the achievements and everything came out. Chess Ultra, I don't know why I bought this. I think it was a joke. I don't enjoy chess. Easy 1000, do not judge me. Quake, I have on Switch. I need to get back and play it. Diablo 3, I've never played a Diablo game, but I fucking loved my time with Diablo 3. I have it on Switch. I traded in my Xbox version, but yeah, it's just so much fun, and I'm probably going to get Diablo 4 when it comes out. Because I've never really been into that kind of lots of enemies dungeon crawler, like, big spectacle thing, but I really enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to Diablo 4. Cuphead, I cannot get through Cuphead. It is too hard. I am too shit. I just don't have the patience for it. Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I got this for my birthday and it came out like a week before that. I have beaten Mass Effect 3, played a little bit of Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, and my goal was to get through Mass Effect 1 and then go all the way through to 3, but I stopped, like, I got confused on where to go in Mass Effect 1, like, it just wasn't being obvious. I know sometimes games shouldn't be obvious, but I was, like, looking up where to go, and it was so difficult to find out what to do, and I just kind of gave up. I'll probably go back to it at some point, because I still do have it, but yeah. Dragon Quest Builders 2, I tried this on Game Pass before I bought it on Switch, because it was a game I kind of wanted portably, like a, you know, what's the word? Minecraft-esque game, and really enjoyed it. Played a shit ton of it on the Switch. But yeah, Orange Box. I think I traded this with a friend in school, and really, I obviously the games are great and everything's better on PC, but it's really cool to still have that physically. And what's the word? Nope, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, Shopkeep, janky indie game about, you know, keeping a shop. It's alright. Fall Guys, it's Fall Guys. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, it's not good. Jurassic World Evolution 2. Played a lot of the first Evolution, as you'll see when we get to it, but I couldn't really get into the second one, really. It was on Game Pass, so I tried it, and it's alright. World War Z, big surprise for me. I actually really enjoyed this game. It was a lot of fun, and I need to go back and do some more of the campaigns. for the king. Played through this with a mate. Took us like 2 tries to get through it, and really, really enjoyed it. And I really want to do it again. And there's a sequel coming out, so looking forward to checking that out at some point. Assault on Dark Athena. I've played Butcher Bay because that's what's bundled with, and I beat that. I had this when I was younger, traded it in, and then bought it again like last year. It's really good. Condemned 2, nowhere near as good as Condemned 1, and there's a lot of multiplayer achievements there that you can't get, and beating the game on hard, and I can't be arsed. Golf with your friends, really, really just ridiculous golf game where I would just, every time we would play it without failure, we would scream at each other, but obviously in like a funny way. Great game. Spaceline so far, I played like 5 minutes of it. It's on Game Pass. Dead Effect 2, it was on sale, tried it, it was okay. Might go back to it, might not. Monster Hunter World. Never really much been into Monster Hunter before that. I got Rise on Switch and played a lot of that. I finished the main campaign. I've got some break. Need to go back to that. But really, really enjoyed World. I just can find Monster Hunter very overwhelming at points, just as of what to do. And yeah, it can just be a bit much for me. Chivalry 2, a lot of fun. The only achievement I don't have is for a map that was removed at one point. I don't know if it's back yet. No, it probably isn't, considering the percentage for everyone else. So I technically have maxed that game out because I don't think you can actually play Coxwell anymore. But anyway, Barn Finders, it was cheap. Sorry, Chivalry 2 is a lot of fun. If you have Game Pass, download it. It can be frustrating though if people are being cheap. Barn Finders, it was okay. Not much else to say on that. Quarry, a bit of a disappointment, but I did enjoy it. Was going to max it out, but couldn't really be arsed. Darkwood, really hard game. Watch Markiplier play through it, and I might go back to it again. Back 4 Blood, it's not Left 4 Dead, and it never will be, and it's nowhere near as fun as Left 4 Dead after playing it recently. Call of Duty 3, I've started this campaign on Veteran, and I need to go back through and play it. Yeah. Yeah, looking at it now, this may be a bit more than 2 parts, I don't know, but we'll see. Industria, really, really fun little indie kind of, I wouldn't say industrial mech kind of game. It's not a mech game, it's like industrial Bioshock. Just look it up, it's really good. It's very short, but it's really good. Ninja Gaiden 3, I played this a little bit on Game Pass, then bought it on Switch, and I've finished the first Ninja Gaiden, but not the second or the third. Very, very difficult, but a lot of fun. Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris, it's okay. Got it on sale, battered through it with a friend, it's okay. Umurangi, that's what they say in the game. Just a game about taking photos, that's literally it. And yeah, it was fun for what it is. It's on Game Pass, I think, still, and you can check it out. Assassin's Creed Origins, played through this on PS4 first, but never maxed out or played the DLC. Did both here at the start of... What was it? Ah, yes, the start of 2022. Fantastic game. Need to go back and do the same for... What's the word? What's the game? Odyssey. Dying Light 2, disappointment. I really don't enjoy Dying Light 2 that much, and it was just broken at launch, and I never got to play co-op, and me and my friend bought it to play co-op together. Obviously, I love Dying Light anyway, but yeah, just a big disappointment. Yeah, please excuse my neighbour's dog barking. Fear 2, I've done a playthrough on the channel, it's okay. Crusader Kings 3, way too difficult for me, way too complex. Captain America Super Soldier, Batman Arkham Clone, decent, heard a lot about it, still need to go back and finish it. Payday 2, played a shit ton of it on this and the 360. Yeah, the last achievement was getting for level 100, but the XP gain on Payday 2 on 360 is dumb, like you get nothing. Even on the hardest difficult setting, it just takes ages. Sniper Elite 5, I have all the achievements out of this. I did not beat the game on authentic difficulty. There was a glitch that I did. Yes, sue me. But yeah, it was not as good as Sniper Elite 4. Nowhere near. Hungry Shark World, I've not played it much. Rico, really, really, really basic. Like I don't know if you don't like. I don't really know how you describe it, but yeah, it's just really, really basic. Like you go into a building, breach doors, take down the criminals, destroy evidence, get out. It's very basic, but I only paid like £4 for it, so it's fun. Ninja Gaiden, like I said, beat it on Switch. That one's my girlfriend's. Zombie Army 4, fucking love this game. This game's great. I've not like I beat Trilogy, and it's way too much like Sniper Elite in terms of how to put this. This has a lot more of an arcadey feel to it, whereas Zombie Armor Trilogy just felt like Sniper Elite with zombies, and it didn't really play like its tone. But I love Zombie Army 4. I want to go back and get all the season passes and play them all. So Vampire, got it cheap. Need to go back and play it. I have it on Switch as well. Chernobylite, have it on PS5. Need to go back and play that. No, I have it on PC. Sorry, and I need to go and play that. Easy gamer score. Bought this after seeing Top Gun Maverick. Need to play it more. 7 Days to Die, like I said, played a shit ton of it. But they stopped updating it ages ago. So, and of course, my game time is broken. So that's cool. Sniper Elite 4, got it on Switch. Need to play it more. Payday 2. I got as many of these achievements as I could on my own. Yeah, I've played a lot of this game. What I got left? I've got much left, but yeah, I think I'm done with that. And we're getting Payday 3 this year apparently, so that's fucking awesome. Sorry, let me shit up. 2K Battlegrounds, bought this to play with friends, never did. It's fine. Screen Sheet, fun little couch co-op game. Do recommend it. Stick Fight again. Fun couch co-op game, and I believe it's online as well. Have a lot of fun. I do recommend that. Lego Jurassic World, got it because of the. I don't know why actually. I kind of burnt out on Lego games after Skywalker Saga, but you know. Don't Starve Together, bought it to play with a friend, never did. Guardians of the Galaxy, I need to go back and play this again. I have it physically, but I've not finished it. I tried to get into this game so many times, this Sinking City. I give up. I just give up. Yeah. Disintegration, got it on sale, looked up reviews, looked fun, played a little bit of it, need to go back to it. Research and Destroy, Game Pass game, probably won't play it again. Life is Strange, True Colors. None of the Life is Strange stuff has hit hard with me since the first one and Before the Storm. Yeah, I need to go back and try True Colors because I did enjoy the first episode from what I played. Odyssey, again, I need to go back and play this. I've had this since launch and I've not played it. Definitive Edition, I thought that the way they were updating it, it was going to play more like GTA 5, but it didn't. And it's kind of soured my taste. I do have it on Switch, so I'll most likely play it there, but yeah. Squadrons, I've tried hard to get into this game, but it's just not happening. It's very much flight simulatory. Not like that in depth, but it is quite difficult to get a hand of, and I just don't really enjoy it that much. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. I've watched Markiplier play all the Five Nights at Freddy's games, and I want to give this one a crack myself, and it's okay. I enjoy it, but yeah, I'm too much of a pussy to actually play it, so like properly. Cooks Are Delicious, bought it, not played it. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion is a fucking great title. Game Pass game, played it a little bit. Games with Gold, but I bought the DLC, really, really enjoyed it. What stopped me from maxing it out? Oh yeah, just a bunch of other ones that just take ages, grindy stuff that I couldn't be arsed with. Now, excuse my dog that's barking outside. Crackdown 3 on Game Pass. It's okay. It's really not what it should have been, but it's fine. Turok, played a lot of it on Switch. Minecraft, as I said, played lots of it. Just Cause 4, I count myself as having all the achievements in this because the game glitched out on me, and I needed to destroy another blimp. So I thought, okay, I'll just start a new game and maybe it'll pop. It didn't, and I've not played Just Cause 4 since. I bought the gold edition on launch and have not played the DLC, and I'm not going back to that again. Friday the 13th, janky, asymmetrical. It's okay. I'm pretty sure it's dead now, but yeah. I think they're doing a Texas Chainsaw game now, which I'm looking forward to. So, The Escapist, nowhere near as good as Escapist 2, but got this with my Xbox One, and it's fine. Hunt Showdown, played a lot of this with one of the friends I'm no longer friends with. I don't really enjoy it anymore. It's a bit too difficult for me, and yeah, why is it not loading? Hunt Showdown, yeah. Elden Ring, love Elden Ring. Finished it. Pre-ordered it. Played the shit out of it. Got all the achievements. It's a fantastic game, honestly. Definitely deserved Game of the Year. 100%. Fantastic. If you've not played it, definitely give it a try. It is difficult, but it's rewarding. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, fantastic. The only Lego game that I've maxed out in since 2013, I think. But yeah, just hell of a lot of fun. Or maybe not. I think I did Lego Avengers actually. Sudden Strike 4. Was in an RTS mood. Bought this. I need to go back and play this because I really enjoyed what I did play of it. Yeah. No Man's Sky. Got this on PS4. Couldn't really be arsed with it. It was a bit boring. Got it again on Xbox. I just find its lack of its lack of telling you what to do or giving you an idea of what to do. It just puts me off so much, and I end up just getting bored, confused, and just give up. What was it? Play Days with Gold. It was free. Evertree, Song of the Evertree. Prototype. Played a lot of the second one. I maxed out the second one on 360, as you'll see when we get to it. But bought the re-release. I need to go back to it. Fortnite. I bought the Save the World mode. It's okay. I've always wanted to play it. Might go back to it. Pumpkin Jack. Fun little. I don't really know what genre it would be. But yeah, it's fun. I need to go back and play it. Game Pass game. Play Days. That game was fucking weird. Void Bastards. Played a lot of this on Switch. Yeah. Railway Empire. Need to get back to this at some point. Like a railway tycoon thing. A lot of fun. Iron Harvest. A steampunk. That's the word I was looking for Industria. That was it. Kind of a steampunk RTS with mechs. It's a lot of fun. Doom Eternal, fucking brilliant game. Only achievement I didn't have. I have all the achievements in the single player for Doom Eternal. I just do not have the multiplayer. Some of the multiplayer ones, and I can't be arsed grinding them. Infinite Warfare. I don't hate this game, but it's not great. Need for Speed Heat. Played a little bit of it and just couldn't get into it. Another game like Diablo, really enjoy this, and I need to get back in and play it some more because I've not played it much. I bought that for £2 and I don't like it. The same as the Warhammer Chaos Bane Xbox One. Same as Inquisitor Martyr, but I couldn't really get into that one because I like 40k stuff, but I don't really like the Age of Sigmar, I think it's called, stuff. I needed that to correct my gamer score. Risk of Rain 2 is fantastic. If you've not played Risk of Rain, check it out. Yeah, really, really fun game. Sorry. I just realised how long this is actually taking. Monopoly Plus, it's Monopoly. Just 3D. That's it. Black Flag, played a lot of it on 360. Need to go back and play it on Xbox One at some point, but probably not for a while. Tannenberg, World War I shooter, Isonzo. It's okay. Dead Island, played a lot of it on 360, played a lot of it here. Yeah. Very much enjoy those games. Looking forward to Dead Island 2 in April. Dead Island Riptide, it's not as good as Dead Island. World of Warships, it's World of Warships. Verdun, it's in that same trilogy as Isonzo and Tannenberg. They're all the same, pretty much, just different factions. Century Age of Ashes, Dragon game, weird free-to-play Dragon game, it's okay. Time Shift, I need to go back and play that at some point. Trailmakers, it was on Game Pass, it was fun for a little bit and I gave up. Kerbal Space Program, I cannot get into this, it is too complicated for me. I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. And I just can't. How much time have I put into it yet? I've put 9 hours into it just trying to get into it and I can't. It's too complicated for me. LA Noire, I've played it. I've got it on Switch, played it. I played half of it on Switch with Callum, and I need to go back and finish it with him on that, and we'll probably end up just starting a new playthrough on here instead, actually, because I would on Xbox One. I've played it on 360. The original Trivial Pursuit that we played loads of in lockdown. A Viking RTS that is janky and okay, and I need to go back and finish it at some point. Probably won't. State of Decay 2. Played a lot of the first State of Decay. Only played a little bit of this recently. Yeah. Not much to say on it. I think I stopped playing this when Dying Light 2 came out, and then just couldn't get back into it after that. Stardew, I've tried so hard to get into this game so many times, and I just can't, but that's okay. If you love this game, that's awesome. Terratech, really weird, like, vehicle building game where you go around the world, destroy the vehicles, take their parts, make your own vehicles. It's weird. Dismantle, a zombie apocalypse survival game that's actually quite fun. City of Brass, I think it's from the makers of Bioshock, as far as I know, and it's very much like a death loop kind of thing where you a random dungeon crawler where you go through, you get your stuff, level up, die, restart. So this is just pool. Got this in a buy two get one free, and I was yeah. Doom 3, I beat this on 360 and Switch. I actually really enjoyed Doom 3. Dead Rising 4, I liked it when it came out. I don't like it now. Dead Rising, I played a lot on 360. I don't know if I'll ever go back to it. Risk of Rain, the first one, not for me. Halo Wars 2, awesome game. As is the first one. Love it, love it, love it. That's what started my little RTS, what's the word? Binge. That I need to go back to. Game Pass. I bought that, played it for a little bit, and realised I didn't like it. Game Pass, we were bored. Vermintide 2, actually really enjoyed that. I actually really enjoy that game, but I probably won't play it again because I don't really know what to play it with. Warhammer 2, I wanted to get into the Warhammer games, but they're just too complicated for me. I like watching people play them, but, it's a different thing. Ember, fun little game that came out in Game Pass, like firefighting game. It was pretty good. Gunscape, that game is not good. Get Even, played 2 minutes of it. Moving on. Halo Spartan Assault, it's okay. Crash Drive 3, reminds me of Joyride Turbo, but nowhere near as good. Earthfall, Left 4 Dead with aliens, but not great. Mother Gunship, it's actually decent, where you can make ridiculous looking guns, and it's been taken down off the store and you can only get physical copies, but really enjoyed that. Jalopy, I've always wanted to play that. That game is broken on Xbox, but it is playable, but just be careful. Another RTS, I need to go back and play at some point. Frostpunk, that game is hard. I've tried to play that game. It's difficult. Mr. Shifty, very, very fun beat-em-up game. Do recommend that. It was on Game Pass. Game Pass, really, really enjoyed it. Actually managed to beat it and got all the achievements. Was very difficult towards the end, but I did manage to do it. Free-to-play World War II shooter on Game Pass that I want to go back and play. Only beat these, don't know why it's in Japanese, only beat these Red Dead Redemption games last year, I think it was. Properly, I only went through and played through Undead Nightmare and the original Red Dead for the first time last year. I've had Red Dead since 2010, but I never finished the story. But yeah, those were a lot of fun to go through and play. Who's Your Daddy? Ridiculous game. You probably heard of it. Prey, I need to go back and finish this because I really, really enjoyed this first-person shooter. Yeah, good game from what I've played. The Riftbreaker, I recently re-downloaded this, and I'm going to get back into it at some point, but very much enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it for what it was at the time, and I'm going to go back and play it again soon. It was on Game Pass, I couldn't get into it. Love the Cobra Kai TV series. Happy that they're ending it with Season 6, and they're not dragging it out, because at the end of Season 5, it was logical for it only to be one season to wrap it up. It's okay, and I'm really disappointed that apparently the second one, Dojo's Rising, is not good, because that was the kind of beat-em-up I wanted, where it's 3D and not side-scrolling, but yeah. Breakpoint, nowhere near as good as Wildlands, but it was okay for what it was. Plague Inc., it's Plague Inc. Besiege. I was so excited when this came to Game Pass, and I've played a little bit of it, and I do enjoy it. Evil Genius 2, a game that I got sucked into and then ended up playing through like 3 or 4 times, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Dead Rising 2, played a lot of it on 360, but I need to go back to it at some point on Xbox One because I really did enjoy it. Okay, I've just had a look through and I've still got loads to get through, so I'm going to do this for another 22 minutes to get to an hour, and then I'm just going to stop and I'll call it part 1. Yeah. Just continue on with this. Ion Fury, a really, really fun like boomer shooter. I think it's a boomer shooter. Really enjoyed it. Played a lot of it on Switch. Need to get back into it. Game Pass, it's not great. It's Halo Wars, I love it. Worms, I'm going to start skipping through these a bit more faster as well. Worms WMD, it's Worms. I've never really gotten into Worms, but played it with that friend I'm no longer friends with and enjoyed it at the time. Supreme Commander 2, another RTS game that I just couldn't get into. The Forgotten City, couldn't get into it, to be honest. Yeah. House Flipper, a lot of fun, to be honest. I really enjoy House Flipper. I have it on Switch as well. Strange Brigade and PC. Strange Brigade, it's okay. It's, yeah, not much else to say. I need to go back and play it, maybe. I don't know. Battlefield 5, not as good as Battlefield 1, but still enjoy it. Played a decent bit of it recently. Colat, couldn't get into it. Ben 10 Power Trip, it was on Game Pass, shut up. Falconeer, it was on Game Pass. Crisis 3, the remastered trilogy came out, I bought that, played it, it's very fun. Paparazzi, that game is broken on Xbox, or at least it was at the time, it just kept crashing for me. Shadow Warrior 2, Game Pass. Darksiders 3, Games of Gold, played a little bit of it, might play it again at some point. Thief Simulator, it's okay. Decent fun if it's cheap. Kona, very, very atmospheric survival story-based game. Very good. Red Faction Armageddon, not as good as Guerrilla, nowhere near it, but still decent. Tom Clancy's Graw and Graw 2. I can't get into these games, they're way too tactical for me. SpongeBob, Truth or Square, it was on Games with Gold, maxed it out. Very easy, very fun SpongeBob game if you've not played it. Halo Infinite, I really enjoy the Halo Infinite campaign personally. But yeah, just can't really get back into it anymore. Like, I don't really enjoy the multiplayer. There's very few multiplayers that I do enjoy now. But yeah. Rainbow Six Extraction, it's not great. It's okay. I mean, I didn't have anyone to play it with, so maybe it would have been more fun, but yeah. Second Extinction, really, really ridiculous dinosaur game. It's actually quite a lot of fun, but I don't have anyone to play it with, so I've just decided not to. The Original Just Cause, I've tried playing this. I cannot get into it. It is way too unlike. It's nothing like the second, third, or fourth. Yeah. Sonic Generations. Never really been much into Sonic, but I did recently pick up. Sonic Frontiers on PS5 because I don't play my PS5 enough, and I'm looking forward to getting into this at some point. Probably soon, but yeah, I have Sonic Generations. Played a little bit of it. It's decent. I have Sonic Colors and Sonic Mania on my Switch. I still need to get back into play, but I'm looking forward to playing Frontiers because it looked quite fun. Mini Ninjas, bought it for £2, barely played it. The Outfit, bought it for £2, barely played it. If you're into achievements, you know this game is one of the easiest games to get all the achievements in. Battlefield 1, it's great. I love Battlefield 1, it's incredible. That's why I got the statue. Like, you can see him there. Yeah, love that. I love that game. Red Dead 2, it's Red Dead 2. It's a classic. I say it's a classic. Well, yeah, it is. It is. I would class it because it is now. It's a classic. It's fantastic. Valhalla, I got this back in 2020. Didn't play it then. Actually played it and finished it start of 2022, sorry, and I nearly got all the collectibles, but there's just, that game is way over bloated. Was going to get all the achievements, but couldn't be arsed because it was free. Inside Mind, a fantastic psychological horror game. Play that. It is incredible. Crisis Remastered, it's good. It's Crisis. Crisis 2. I need to get back and play that because that was my first Crisis game. Necromunda Hired Gun, janky ass fucking shooter. I refunded it because I just couldn't get into it. I just didn't enjoy it. Totally Reliable, absolutely ridiculous game. Very much in the same vein as Human Fall Flat. Try that out. It's on Game Pass. Insane Trilogy. Played. Got it when it first came out on PS4 back in 2017. Really enjoyed it. Need to go back and play through it again on Xbox. That was on Game Pass, and it was an easy completion. Island Saver, a free game with free DLC. Well, no, free game with paid DLC, but honestly, it's just such a wholesome and adorable game. If you haven't played it, check it out. Injustice 2, I played a lot of it on PS4, but not Xbox One. Carrion, I played it on Game Pass. Then when it left, I bought it on Switch, and I need to go back and play through it. Crash Bandicoot 4, I did finish it. I'm not maxing that out, because that is one of the most ridiculous platinums, 100% that you will ever see. Look it up. Aliens Fireteam Elite, I really enjoyed this game. Played quite a lot of it, and I want to go back and play it again. But yeah, just a fucking great game. Tiny Tina's Salt and Dragon Keep. Refunded this because I do love that DLC, but I realised that I'm probably just not going to play it. Boggle, it's fun. It was on Game Pass. My girlfriend has it on Switch, but not that one. It's New Super Lucky's Tale that she has. Katamari Damacy Reroll, it's actually decent fun. The Gunk, it was on Game Pass, maxed it out. It was okay. Call of Duty Vanguard, it's not as bad as everyone says it is, but it is just very mid. Beat the campaign on Veteran first time, wasn't difficult, but yeah, it's okay. The Walking Zombie 2, liked it. It was a time sink, but kind of just gave up on it. Easy gamer score. I fucking love Firewatch. I've played through it on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Fantastic. And it's easy gamer score as well. Blood Dragon, awesome. Bought that when it re-released. It's fucking incredible. Zombie Hill Racing, it's kind of like Earn to Die, but nowhere near as good. Riders Republic, I really want to go back and get into this because it is... I love Steep, and I want to get back into this because it reminds me of Steep. Outer Wilds, I couldn't get into this. My Friend Pedro, very, 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 very fun, like side-scrolling shooter, very fun. Titan Chaser is very grand, but it's just way too janky and unpolished for my liking. Serious Sam 4, I really enjoyed that game. Surprise dropped on Game Pass, really, really enjoyed it. Fear, I didn't enjoy this game when I first played it on 360, but as you will have seen in my Fear playthrough, I love it now. I think it is incredible. It's the best Fear. Car Mechanic Simulator, it's Car Mechanic Simulator, you know. Not much to say on that. It was fun for what it was, and I might get 2021 at some point. Far Cry 4, I've maxed this out on both 360 and Xbox One. Bought it when it came out. Yeah, it's nowhere good as Far Cry 3, but still decent. Hot Wheels Unleashed, fucking loved this when it came out. But the grind for getting coins, they fixed it too late and I lost interest. Easy achievements. It was cheap and I tried it and I really enjoyed it, but after a while I got really bored. Me and my mate got into this quite a bit, but then just kind of gave up on it because walking across the map takes so long, and if you it's too much. Survivalists, played a little bit of it, don't know if I'll get back into it. Last Oasis, this game looked really fun, but I don't think it's being supported anymore. And if you can't go in single player, like I would have bought Rust if you could go in single player, but you can't. So Deer Simulator, easy achievements. If you've not played that, it's ridiculous. Try it out. Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I played the shit out of the first Garden Warfare on 360. Got all the achievements. I just couldn't get into Garden Warfare 2. Nor Battle for Neighborville. San Andreas Definitive Edition. Can never get into San Andreas or any of the older GTAs. Astroneer. Hell of a fun game. Hell of a fun time sink. Debating whether or not to get it on Switch and play through it on there. Like just, you know, when I'm in my bed. Tabs. So much fun. Yeah. It's Tabs. GTA 3, the same as the other ones. It Takes Two. Fantastic co-op game. Highly, highly recommend it. But, you know, it won Game of the Year, so... yeah, it's that. Jurassic World Evolution. Got all the base game achievements out of this. This game was awesome. Love that game so much. It's incredible. Just so much fun. Just build your own Jurassic Park. It's great. Kill It With Fire. A game about killing spiders in the most over-the-top ways ever, but I can relate to that feeling, I mean. Wobbly Life, a really, 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 really low profile, under the radar, like Human Fall Flat kind of game, like totally reliable. Play that game. It is incredible. Like, it is so much fun in co-op. Genuinely. Like, so underrated. Just Die Already. I've tried to get into this. I think I enjoyed it for what it was, but I might go back to it at some point. Worms Rumble. This is not Worms. Let's just move on. It's shite. Superland, a game that was on Game Pass, and I actually ended up seeing through to the end. It's a Metroidvania kind of game, and hell of a lot of fun. Surgeon Simulator 2. No, it's not good. It's not as good as the first one. It's too much, in my opinion. Rise, Son of Rome. You could say it's a tech demo, which, yeah, it is, but I actually found it a really fun tech demo. Grounded, I got all the achievements before it came out properly, and I'm done with that game. I've done what I wanted to do, and I don't really want to go back to it. Return to Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum was like one of the first things I got on my 360. It is incredible. Bought it again last year to play through it. I did, and it's great. One Night Stand, easy gamer score. Breath Edge, I don't know. It got it on Switch, played it a lot on Switch, but it would crash a lot because, it's the Switch. And it was on Game Pass, tried it, and couldn't get back into it. It's Miss Pac-Man, it was easy achievements. Refunked, it was easy achievements. Far Cry 6, I actually did end up, funnily enough, I did actually end up buying this and playing through it unironically, and it's okay. It's okay, that's all I'll say. What the Dub, really, really funny like party game where you like dub over scenes with your own dialogue, and then like text to speech reads it. It's very funny. Drawful 2, it's free, easy achievements. Tried it on free play days. I don't enjoy Dead by Daylight. Lichtenstein Battle Mage, a shite game. Easy gamer score, easy gamer score, easy gamer score, easy gamer score. I really enjoy Black Ops 4. I really enjoy Cold War as well. Played through it 'cause it was on Game Pass. Titanfall 2 is incredible. I think my series will be for that. It'll be over in a minute, but yeah, brilliant game. Just Alpha 1. I think it was like £2, and it's very, very hard. Bioshock, incredible game. I'm considering doing playthroughs for Bioshock 2, and Infinite on the channel at some point. So, yeah, Black Ops 2 is my most played COD. If there was game times on it, it would probably be like in like 2 months worth of time, because I played that game so much. Got Max Prestige and everything. Balloons, it's Balloons. 12 minutes, couldn't get into it. Outward, really jank, unforgiving like RPG. I didn't enjoy it. Redeemer, brutal beat 'em up that I need to go back into at some point. Wheel of Fortune, I couldn't get into. Daymare, very much an ode to old survival horror like Resident Evil. Decent, very janky but decent. Deadblock, a game that I remember being a lot better than it was. Yeah. Saw 2, it's not great, but easy achievements, and I enjoyed the Saw films and the games. So, Wheelman, Vin Diesel, the game, it's dumb, but I enjoy it. Kung Fu Panda, I probably won't play this again. Gang Beasts, hilarious co-op, just fighting game, it's great. Bee Simulator, it was a joke, I ended up maxing it out, it's okay. Watch Dogs 2, better than Watch Dogs 1. I don't like Watch Dogs Legion, but we'll get to that. Fight Night Champion, boxing game. I needed it for the gamer score at the time. Modern Warfare Remastered, I have beaten this on Veteran. It was fucking difficult. Not much more to say on that. Attack on Titan 2, I have this on Switch as well. Played it on Switch first. Really enjoy it. I've not watched the anime or read the manga, so. Concept Destruction, another easy achievements one. Black Ops 1, again, played a shit ton of that. I love it. Forza Horizon 4, again, really enjoyed the Forza Horizon series. Love every other year just picking it up and fucking about for a while. Dangerous Golf, ridiculous golf game where you just hit you hit a golf ball around the room and try and destroy as much stuff as possible. Cluster Truck, a frustrating platformer. You'll know it. Wolfenstein 2, I've played through this on Switch and PS4, but not Xbox. The original Chivalry, I think I played like one match of it way back when, and that's it. NCIS, the game, it's easy achievements. It was my girlfriend's. Remnant from the Ashes, enjoyed the little bit I played of it, but didn't really want to go further with it. Jeopardy, it's okay. all the questions are Americanized, so we didn't get half of them. Ark Survival Evolved, played a lot of this when it came out on Game Preview, and yeah, I don't like it anymore. It's way too janky and way too complicated. Easy achievements, but a lot of fun. Fucking ridiculous game. Watch Dogs, disappointing, but okay. Watch Dogs Legion, I can never get into this game. I just didn't enjoy it, like, at all. I might try and get back into it at some point, but I just, no. Dark Souls 3, grinded this game for a while to get this done, but this was like way back in 2016, so yeah. Really love Dark Souls 3, it's the best Dark Souls in my opinion. Just Cause 2, great game. It's Just Cause. Fast and Furious Crossroads, that game is dumb as fuck, but I enjoyed it. It's only good for like one playthrough, then you just get rid of it. Mafia Definitive Edition, great game, again. What are the achievements in this one that are left? I'm curious. Okay, okay. Collectibles and complete the game on hardest difficulty. I can't be wrong with that. For Honor, I think of For Honor's okay. Rare Replay, one of the best values in gaming in my opinion, up there with the Master Chief Collection. Just brilliant, honestly. So many games to play, and when this came out, I think it was like 30 quid or something. It was so cheap, like for what it was. Yeah, definitely worth it. Blair Witch was on Game Pass. I tried to get into it, couldn't. Dying Light, one of my favorite games of all time, absolutely incredible. I have it on Switch, and I still need to go back and play through it again on Switch. Resident Evil 3, disappointing. Yeah, disappointing. That's a good way to put it. I've beat it on all the difficulties, and it's not hard, but the last boss is very much luck, in my opinion. It's Pac-Man, Resident Evil Village. It's good. Crash Team Racing, that's just Mario Kart, but just, difficult. Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered Edition. It's very, very funny, quirky name. I need to go back and play that at some point. I played the shit out of it on 360, and I have it on Switch as well, but I need to go back and play it on Xbox One again. Kingdom Come Deliverance, way too difficult immersive sim for me. Dark Void, I didn't even know that I played this for a little bit, apparently. Vanquish, brilliant 360 game that I need to go back through and play on Xbox One. That's why I bought it. Judge, it's twin stick kind of shooter that I can't really remember much about. Call of Cthulhu, I couldn't get into. Killer is Dead, I want to go back and play. Steel Rats, I thought the cover looked cool and it's okay. Big Buck Hunter was kind of a joke. I just bought it for a joke and some easy achievements. Family Feud, again, Americanized. We didn't get any of the answers. Serious Sam Collection was actually quite fun, but got really tedious and repetitive when it was just big wave of enemies in a wide open area. So, Dangerous Driving. This is the flat out devs, not flat out, Burnout devs again. Risk, I played it for a little bit. That was a bit. I think we've got now like a Hasbro bundle. Battlefield 4, played a lot of this, but nowhere near as much as Battlefield 3. I actually really enjoy Battlefield 4 for what it is. Doom 2 classic. It's Doom 2. It's Doom. I've not finished it, but Shotgun Farmers, ridiculous game about growing weapons and then using them. It's ridiculous. Carmageddon Max Damage, not a great game, but me and my mates used to fuck about in it in lockdown. Tom Clancy's The Division 2. I've played a lot of The Division 1, but not a lot of The Division 2. But what I did play that I did enjoy. Doom, the original, enjoyed it. Yeah, it's Doom. Rainbow Six Siege, got the achievements out of this. This took ages to do the, what was it? What was the one? Where is it? What was the one that was like... I thought there was one for completing like all the gold rank, maybe? That might be it? I don't know. But yeah. Right. That's me getting close to an hour now, so I'm going to leave this one here. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would, but, as always, if you did enjoy this, Remember to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. You can support me on Patreon, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, links in the description. And yeah, I'll catch you in part 2. Cheers.